What's up, you amazing indie artists across the effing globe? Thank you so much for tuning in to my show, Roadmap Street Signs Indie Artist Showcase with Sanja Danette. Say that 10 times fast. We have an awesome show for you today. First, definitely have to give a shout out to Unapologetically Creative Network for airing my show on Stitcher, Podbeam, Apple Podcasts, and Spotify. We have an awesome show, as I said. We're going to be speaking with the amazing, talented, beautiful Shantelle Wheeler. So excited because I was actually able to be a part of this project. Super excited about that. And I'm not going to spend a lot of time talking because we are here. We're in August. It's August 2020. We are in the 8th month of 2020. This has been an unprecedented time, and we're still here. Creatives are still creating, and a lot of us have found different ways to create during this pandemic. And I just really want to encourage you to continue to create, above all else, continue to create. The last couple of artists that I interviewed, they were able to do their own projects. They were able to record, and do absolutely everything virtually, pretty much, so that is the place where where we are at this point in time, where we try to do as much as we can virtually. And so if you're able to do that, most definitely do that. Create safely. And I'm really excited to see all of the creatives just going ham out there, creating and being innovative and doing different things. It's awesome and it's amazing to see. Now, it's very interesting. I just, had to say something because I've seen some creatives, feel some type of way if they felt that they were being copied, or if someone was imitating them, quote unquote. Now, you're a creator, so you know how that goes, folks. There literally is nothing. If you go back, if you Google, I'm sure you can probably find someone who's doing what you're doing. So that's neither here nor there. Just do you. Just do you, and don't worry about what anyone else is doing unless they are literally taking your material. That's a whole nother show, and that's a whole nother conversation. Okay? If they're literally, stealing from you, then that's different. But if we're talking about stuff that's just out there that, a million people have already done, let's, just be aware. I think this year I was hoping that pettiness was canceled for 2020, but it ain't. It ain't. But so just do you, and shine bright like a diamond, shine your light, you know what I'm saying? Love everyone and just keep it pushing. That's all I really had to say about that. But I love you guys. You guys are awesome and amazing. Keep creating, keep pushing. Don't quit. Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on your dreams. Keep going. Find another way to do that. Be innovative. Find another way to do it, because there's always another way. There's always another way. Anywho, we're going to jump right into the music of Miss Shantelle Wheeler. I'm going to be playing two of her pieces from her EP, which is dropping soon. This first piece is called Close to You, and you are actually able to Go check it out now on Bandcamp.
That night, we had a fight. I said some things I never thought I would say. That night, it wasn't right. I did my best to try to push you away. I never thought you'd walk away. You said you finally had enough, and suddenly the sky went gray, and all my days and nights are round, and I just wanna be close to you. Just wanna be close. Just wanna be close to you. Just wanna be close. Just wanna be close to you. Just wanna be close. Just wanna be close to you. Close to you, yeah. And I'm missing you so bad it hurts. I'll do anything to make it work. Throw away my foolish pride. Gotta tell you how I feel inside. I never thought you'd walk away. I'm admitting I was wrong. I don't know where we went astray. With you is where my heart belongs, and I just wanna be close to you, baby. Just wanna be close. Just wanna be close to you. Wanna be close to you, yeah. Just wanna be close. Just wanna be close to you. Just wanna be close. Just wanna be close to you. Close to you. I realize it's my time. It's my time. So I apologize. Deep inside, I know I crossed the line. Through the tears I cried, I apologize. I never thought you'd walk away. I guess I just ignored the signs. What will it take to make you stay and tell me that your love still mine? Just wanna be close. Just wanna be close to you. Close to you. Just wanna be close. Just wanna be close to you. Close to you. Just wanna be close. Just wanna be close to you. I love you. Just wanna be close. Just wanna be close to you. Wanna be close to you. Just wanna be close. Just wanna be close to you.
Oh my gosh, I totally love it, because I'm a big R&B fan, so I absolutely love that sound. Shantelle, girl, you got some pipes on you. Love her voice. And you guys can check that out on Bandcamp. And the next piece is called I Love My People. Check this out by Shantelle Wheeler.
I love my people. I love my people. I love my people. I love my people. Kissed, hugged, and loved by the sun. It's in the genes. Talking about melanated kings and queens. When you see a shoe, should notice the crown, yeah. Royalty extreme. When it comes to the cream of the crop, well, you can't beat this team. Thought they could hold us down, but still we rise. Genocide won't take us out, we're staying alive, yeah. Love my people. I love
of my people with Shantelle Wheeler. Love her voice, love her style. You go, girl. And what we didn't talk about during the interview is Shantelle also is, an amazing person. She gives back to the community. She is, a very strong proponent of the arts within her community, and just kudos to you, queen. You're awesome. You're amazing. Okay. And remember, you guys can submit your music. You can submit any ideas or questions or concerns, any topics you would like to hear on the show. You can submit them to me at sunjadanette@gmail.com. That's SUNJADANNETTE @gmail.com, or you can reach out. I am Sanja Danette on Facebook, on Twitter, and on Instagram. It's Sanja_Danette. So make sure you reach out if there's something that you would like to hear on the show. If you would like to submit your music and be featured, that will be awesome and amazing. And also, I've decided to open the show up to all performing artists. So if you, of course, singers, whether you sing opera or whatever it is you sing, dancing, okay, actor, all of that, just performing arts, okay, that's probably as much as, I'm going to, venture out as far as this show is concerned. It is now opened up to all performing artists who have their own thing. Who do their own thing. So, yes, you still are technically an indie artist, an indie performing artist, because I think that's very important. We're all artists, but when you start to create your own, it's different. It's very different, and I appreciate that even more when you're able to put yourself out there, your own stuff out there, because that's different, and you don't know what that feels like until you actually do it. And so those of you who don't do your own thing yet, but you're still an artist, you still, you may do covers, etc. But I would definitely say put yourself out there, because it's a whole nother, it's a different feeling yourself out there. That does take courage. And yes, everyone doesn't do that. Everyone's not called to do that, but if you feel that and you've just been sitting on it, just let it out. Just let it out, okay? Now, let's get to the interview where we hear from the woman herself, Shantelle Wheeler. Here we go, you guys.
And thank you guys so much for tuning into this segment. It's the Indie Artist Showcase segment where I get to hear the story as well as hear the music of amazing indie artists across the effing globe. Today we have Shantelle Wheeler. Woo! What's up, Shantelle?
Hey, what's up?
So I know you personally, I can say that. And I actually think that you are the first artist that I've had who I actually worked with. So that's really cool. And I've done a whole lot of features. But some reason, I just haven't had them on yet. But I plan on having some more on. But
yeah, have everybody on there.
I know, right? So we definitely want to know your story. I'm going to start off, jump right in. Tell us, who you are, where you're from. How did you get started in music? What's your music story?
Okay, well, I am from Philadelphia, and I grew up military, so I moved around all the time. And music has just been a part of my life since I can remember. I grew up singing in choirs. Everywhere we moved, we were in the choir. And then around the house, there was always different types of music being played. And especially, Saturday mornings, you had your cleaning day. So the music was blaring, and everywhere in the house, you had somebody listening to something. So music was always around. And then as I got older and started understanding the gift that I have and how it can affect people, it started making me want to do it more. So I started doing talent shows and different kinds of showcases and stuff. And it just kind of grew from there as far as the music goes.
Awesome. And yeah, I can definitely relate to that. I grew up in church, as well. How would you describe your genre?
I know some people would just throw me in the R&B type category, but I like to mix genres. Like, I'll take an R&B song and throw some rock guitar on there. You know what I'm saying? I like the way stuff meshes together. So I don't know how to describe my sound. Sometimes I'm doing a little neo-soul. Sometimes I'm straight up gospel. And then other times it's a little pop, country kind of feel to it. Because I grew up listening to different styles of music, I think it all comes out when I write and when I sing.
Yeah, absolutely. That's awesome. And I think that's the best way to be a lot of times, not to put yourself in a box, but to, be able to fully express yourself and whatever you have inside of you. So you write everything, but who is your music for? Like, who do you write for as far as your music?
It's a variety because, I have songs that are strictly the love song type, and then I have songs that are kind of empowerment songs where I'm just talking about being black and the things we go through and kind of raising us up, lifting us up. Really, anybody can get something out of my songs. There's something for everybody.
Okay, cool. Yeah. And so you mentioned you listening to everything, but what artists or which artists really influenced your music? Which artists would you say?
Good question. Because you always think about who inspires you, and then when somebody asks you to list it, it's like, okay, I don't want to leave anybody out. What if they hear this and they like, well, she didn't say me?
Oh my goodness.
But growing up, Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston, Stevie Wonder were my go-to music inspirations. Like, if I was going to sing a song, I need to hear how Michael Jackson would sing this phrase, or how would he ad-lib on this? How would Stevie Wonder throw in some riffs on this song? How does Whitney Houston sustain these notes, and where would she give a little melisma on here, All of that stuff played a role. And then gospel music always comes through no matter what I'm singing, Shirley Caesar, Yolanda Adams. I'm very old school gospel. Kirk Franklin and Hezekiah Walker, John P. Key. That's all my stuff.
I knew about all of that.
Oh yeah, I'm like, it ain't right if you don't have your 3-part harmony and the choir in the back with the soloist killing it. It ain't right. So those are like my main influences. But then, I do theater, and I pay attention to a lot of the musical theater artists like Brian Stokes Mitchell, Billy Porter, Audra McDonald, just because they give you a different side of what Black voices sound like. And I love the way they can sing R&B, neo soul, but then turn around and give you musical theater, Broadway, jazz. It's just so many different styles of music that influence who I turned into musically.
That's amazing. That's awesome, and it's always a great thing to have a lot of different influences. Yes. So you've been singing since you were little. On your journey, what would you consider to be, successful? What does the successful indie artist Shantelle Wheeler, what does that look like to you?
Well, for me right now, success is putting the music out and letting people hear it. I had some songs out a couple of years back that I was really excited about, and I love making music videos. And I was like, I'm making a music video for this, making a music video for that. And different things happened with the people that were supposed to be doing the videos, and it kind of really discouraged me, and I had stopped doing music for a while. I would, sing on other people's projects if they asked me, or, I participated in the other people's stuff. But as far as doing my own, I was constantly writing, but I just wasn't recording and releasing anything. And my birthday hit this year, and I don't know, I think I just came to a realization that I'm here for something. I really don't know what it was about this birthday. I'm 33, and it was like I started thinking about all the times that I put myself in dangerous situations where, things could have ended up very tragically. And I was just like, okay, this didn't have to go this way. This didn't have to end up in a positive situation. Like, decisions that I made could have impacted so many people in a negative way, and there's a reason that things didn't go that way. So what is the reason? And so I started just looking at the things that I've accomplished so far, and a lot of those things, as proud as I am of them, they're not really my accomplishments. They're things that I did for somebody else that I just got recognition for. And I was like, okay, I'm doing this stuff for all these other people. Like, I gotta get some of my own stuff out here. And like, the point is not even, I want 1 million people to hear it. I mean, if just one person hears it, that's fine with me, because I put it out and it's mine and I'm proud of it. And I didn't wait for anybody else to do it for me. I know I had some projects in the works that I was like depending on other people to get done, because I don't play piano. I don't. I play drums, but I mean, you're not making a song just with drums. You need other instruments. And I would get started with people, and they would either get too busy and not finish the project, or when money was involved, I pay people what they ask. I don't try to haggle the price. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, this is what you said you're worth. This is what I'm going to give you. I need to see that in your efforts to get this project accomplished, and Especially recently, I had an experience where I paid somebody to do the job, and they halfway did it, and then just fell off, stopped communicating and everything. And I was like, before I give my money to anybody else to not get a project done, I'm going to figure out how to do some of this stuff myself. And eventually people will see that I'm serious about what I'm doing. I'm not here to just play around with it. And eventually maybe I'll get back to working with some of the people that are around. But right now it's just, me getting the stuff done to the best of my ability. And the fact that I'm putting it out, I feel makes me successful.
Oh, yes, absolutely. And congratulations on all of your hard work. You've been where I've, seen you personally working. You are working it, honey, from all angles.
Yes.
And so tell us about the songs that you sent me and the story behind them. And, of course, but before that, what advice would you give indie artists out there who are listening?
I would say don't wait. Take your stuff and do it the way that you can do it. If that means that you have to figure out how to record your stuff on GarageBand and try to piece you together a little beat or something, then do that. If it means, being on Facebook and finding somebody that's selling beats, do that. But don't wait on other people to make your project successful, because at the end of the day, people can want to help you all the time, but your project is your priority, not theirs. So you have to take the driver's seat in what you want to accomplish. You can't let other people be in charge of you getting your stuff done.
You better say that, honey. Yes.
I'm saying that strictly from experience. It's not going to work if you're waiting on other people to help you accomplish it. You have to step out there and just make the decision to get it done by any means necessary.
Yeah, and that is really the attitude you have to have even when you're working with other people, because, stuff happens, unfortunately, but, you just have to plan A, plan B, plan C, plan D, whatever plan we on, let's roll it, So.
You find the one that works and you let that one roll till the wheels fall off. That's right. Where I'm at right now. I'm like, I found a way that's making it work for me, and I said I'm going to keep going until I can't go anymore. So.
Amen.
Yep.
So tell us what you are currently working on. Tell us about the songs that you sent me and the story behind them, and when and where we'll be able to get that music. That's still.
Okay. Well, one of the songs that I sent you is called "Close to You," and that song actually came about because my birthday hit, and I was like, I want to make a music video, but I didn't have a specific song that I wanted to do. And I had all this music on my computer, and I was like, well, I don't want to use something that's been sitting here. So let me see what music I have, and I'm going to write something new. And that song just kind of flowed out. And so that's actually the single that I released yesterday. And also it's the first music video that I'm putting out for this project. And I'm really excited about it because my friend Carlton Clay, he helped film it, and also he's the leading man in the video. We've been friends for a long time, and he's always been so supportive. I've always been supportive of him too because he just does great work. But there's a difference when you can see the support without asking for it, and that's what Carlton does. So I was really, really honored when he said that he wanted to do the video, because I don't know, man, he's just a special guy, and I just want to see him succeed. So
Amen.
I mean, yeah, just to have him featured in my video just makes me really happy. So that's the first video, and the second one. Hold on, the second one is called "I Love My People," and it's a song. It's basically like a love letter to Black people. It's a celebration of who we are and our resilience, our determination, and just pride in who we are and what we've gone through, and being able to overcome it, to becoming the leaders and entertainers and artists and, influencers that we've become. I'm really excited to let people hear that one. And I'll keep some secrets.
Awesome. So when will so Close to Me is close to you, close to me. Anyway,
Close
it's
to
you.
Close to you. Mhm.
Close to you. My apologies. It's coming. It's already available. Where is that available right now?
Yes. It is on Bandcamp. If you search for me on Bandcamp, it would be chantellewheeler.bandcamp.com. And Close to You is on there. And the other songs is actually going to be released as an EP titled Heavy. And that is going to be out sometime next week or so.
Ooh, next week. Hey, yes.
Yes.
And where can we follow you so we can keep up with you, with your updates, what you're doing, because you be doing everything, you know what I'm saying? So where can we follow you, Shantelle?
I am on Facebook, Shantelle Wheeler. I am on Instagram and Twitter and YouTube as S Wheeler Star, SWHEELER STAR. That is all my social media, and then obviously Bandcamp, where you can hear my songs. And I'm actually going to be releasing my music video, Close to You, on Vivo. So, y'all, so y'all stay excited for that. I've been dropping little behind the scenes clips to kind of get the people excited about it, and I got people that are looking forward to it. I'm really excited for y'all to see it, because it's been a really heartfelt project. So, yeah.
Yay. I'm so excited. Thank you so much for coming onto the show, taking up your time to share with the world your story and your art. I just love you. You're an awesome and amazing woman. I have the pleasure of knowing you personally.
Yes.
So thank you so much. But I tell all of the artists that come in is to be inspired, be empowered, be educated, and to please be entertained. Thank you so much, Shantelle Wheeler. You're awesome.
Thank you.
All right. Peace.
Bye.